Good morning. A very frosty and very cold Monday morning. 5 a.m. start. Well, this should be fun today. So it's just hit 6 a.m. and I'm just leaving the yard now. I've got 4 drops to do. 3 today, 1 tomorrow. Yes, that is right, you heard that. 1 is for tomorrow morning. The first one is in Staffordshire and it's 6 pallets and that's booked at 9 a.m. The second job is in Northampton, booked in for 12 for 10 pallets. The third one is booked in with Asda over in Lutterworth. It's going to be one of the RDCs, not like one of the stores. That's booked in for 3 o'clock. And now, the next one is going to be booked in at Wednesbury in the West Midlands for 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, the reason why I've got that today instead of basically starting really early tomorrow, because tomorrow I would have to start at like 2 a.m. in the morning because do the vehicle checks, leave at 3, 2.5 hours drive to the destination. So yeah, it's just easier to have a night out, get up at probably 4 a.m. because I'll park somewhere near it. Hopefully I can get into the Hollies tonight or somewhere safe and secure. I can grab a load on, so what would be a nice secure parking area. And yeah, and that way I'll just have to wake up at 4 o'clock, get stuff sorted, half-hour drive to where I am. I'm going to try and stay quite local to it, and then do the delivery for 5 a.m. so yay. But for the first destination I'm looking at about a 2-hour drive with traffic added on top of that, and it's 6 to 7 miles. So I had to make a quick stop at Knutsford Services, get some fuel whilst I'm here, and I've only got about a quarter of a tank left at the moment, so it'll probably take about 10-15 minutes to fuel this up. Come off the M6 southbound for junction 15 south of Stoke, and just following the A34 towards Stone, and about 22 miles off now. Due to get there for about 8:05, so nice and early for the booking. I'll probably have to wait around a little bit, probably 8:30. I'll try and get booked in, see if we can get unloaded about 30 minutes before my booking time. Try and keep myself ahead of schedule with everything being timed deliveries today. And then my second one is going to be 12 o'clock, and that's in Northampton, so a little bit of a drive from where I am now. Just need to make sure I don't get delayed or held up, because I can't be sitting on a bay for 3 hours if I've got a timed booking later on. It's got to be a quick turnaround, hasn't it, today? Starting to get a bit lighter in the mornings, that's for sure. 7:30 at the moment. And the sun's starting to come out as well. It looks to be quite a nice day a little bit later on. Car was frozen this morning. I had an absolute nightmare this morning. I didn't think I was going to make it and work on time. So, got up at 4 a.m. and got everything sorted, about to leave for 4:30, nice and early. It only takes 15 minutes to get to work, so I thought, right, I'll get there for 1:45. And as I was about to get into the car, I'm pushing the fob on the car button and it's not working. Turns out the battery's died on my car fob. I forgot to change it over the weekend. So at 4:30 this morning, I'm running around the house trying to find the spare key for the car, and then I managed to get inside the car, about to start the car up, and then the car's coming up saying key not detected. I was like, oh my bloody hell, what the hell's going on here? So I'm messing about again, trying to find other batteries to try and get the car sorted, and yeah, in the end I just made it in time. At one point I didn't think I was going to make it then. Now with the car not starting, now getting inside the car. These are quite nice roads as well around here, especially with the frost on the fields to the left. Looks really nice, there's the sun coming up. Got a boy van there as well. Quite big labour a little bit. Right, got here now for 8 o'clock, and I'm not too sure which one's which. Is it going to be straight ahead? I was here to the right. Frozen and chilled deliveries unit 7, ambient deliveries unit 5. Right, so it looks like it's going to be this lot here on the left hand side. So I'm going to try and turn it around and then reverse into that bit there on the left. Should hopefully just about get around this little section here to spin. Good news, they can accept it early, so I don't have to wait around, which is good. Just got to move it forward a little bit so they can get the forklift past. Got a few cages at the back. 6 pallets to come off. Go start unloading me in about 5 or 10 minutes. They're just sorting themselves out. They've all just started working themselves. And yeah, nice and easy, quick one. Next job, let's have a look where we're going to be for then. Job number 2 is 74 miles away in Northampton, and I'm looking about 2 hours drive. However, it's a 12 o'clock booking. Just had a quick break over at Rugby Services, try and pass a bit of time. So now I'm due to get there at 11:15 for the 12 o'clock booking. Whoa. I just love the way people just pull out on junctions and stop midway. They always try to sneak their way in, don't they? got 28 miles left to go as well. And yeah, it's currently 10:30 at the moment. The day has turned out to be really, really nice, hasn't it? Really nice one this week. So hopefully it's the start of things to come for the country. Nice warm weather, bright early mornings. So when I left the yard at 6 o'clock this morning, seen on the time lapse, it's relatively light considering the time of day it is. 2 or 3 weeks ago it was pretty much pitch black at 6 AM still. So that's good. I'm enjoying that. It's a little bit easier to get up in the mornings, isn't it, when it's nice and bright. Where winter time, when it's dark and dull and rain and wet, cold winds and everything, it's awful, isn't it, getting up 3 o'clock in the morning. It really is, it makes such a difference. So I'm just travelling down the M1 at the moment, well, on the M6 to join onto the M1 southbound, and then it's pretty much just off the M1 southbound where we're going, so it's not too bad. And then I'm coming back up on myself. Whilst I was at the services just then, I've took a little bit of time, do a bit of planning for tomorrow's delivery at 5 AM with Lidl, because it's just off the M6 and it's 15 minutes away from the Hollies service station for the trucks. So tonight I'm going to try my best to get parked up at the Hollies, get a nice position so I can get up at 4 AM, leave there for about 25 past, maybe 4:30, and then get there for 5. So it might actually be 3:30 get up then, just to be on the safe side, because I've got to do all the vehicle checks in the morning, etc. Make sure the truck's ready to go, so I can be there for hopefully about 4:45. I'm going to be there for. This is an early start really, isn't it, getting up that early? But I suppose it beats getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning to drive down, be there for 5. Traffic overall as well has been really good. Not really been stood still on anything, which is great. I do like it like that, if being honest. Before I do forget as well, I've actually done a time lapse which has been released probably yesterday if you're watching this on Tuesday, and it's a little time lapse drive from Warrington over to, I think it was like Wrigley or Rugby. And if it's something you want to see more of in the future, just let me know down in the comments. Like, do you want just a time lapse of a drive? Say for an example, if we went to Bristol, it'll be from Warrington to Bristol, or vice versa, or throughout the whole day. Yeah, it's something I can do, so let me know down below, because it was requested by one of my subscribers. So I've put this one up yesterday as a little bit of a test to see if you guys like it or not. And if you want to see more time-lapse videos, then just let me know down below in the comments as well, and I'm more than happy to do that for you. About 3.5 miles off the destination now, just travelling down the A45, come off the M1 southbound. And I've got 10 pallets coming off here. I'm not too sure if it's going to be a bay door burst onto, or is it going to be a side tick with forklift. First time I've been this place, so it could be either, to be honest with you. If you are enjoying the vlogs as well, don't forget to like, comment and always subscribe if you are new to the channel. I really do appreciate all the support, so thank you very much in advance for that one. I do upload Monday to Friday 7 PM over on YouTube. Let's cut across, I'm coming off this bit. No, I'm not, I'm staying on actually. Sat nav made it look like it was coming off then. So I'm going on to the A5 095, just up this way. I've been to quite a few places around here recently. If you ever have Northampton anyway, it's normally down this way. Quite big industry estates around here. Normally one of the newer estates as well, I go to quite a lot. I think it's for, off the top of my head, I think it's Home Bargains. one of the TJ Morris sites. Right, so 095, it doesn't actually say 095 anywhere around here, but sat nav saying to come off at this one, so I'll keep to the left 2 lanes. And go to the right, so stick in this lane here. Just a mile off now, and I'm following for the A428 at the moment. It's not the best roundabout, this one. If you're local to the area, you probably know which one I'm on. But as you go around the roundabout, they've got a little section of the roundabout where it splits up, like no concrete curb as such, in between the 2 lanes. So if you're not in the right lane, you can get stuck there pretty quickly. Then you're going back onto the A road that you just came off. Straight across this next roundabout. Is this the place for the TJ Morris? Remember if it is or not. Let's see, we'll see in a minute anyhow. No, I don't think it is here, but I have been here quite a few times with different clients. It's the Brackmills Industry Estate. It's one of these businesses that I'm going to be delivering to, just off the road, I think. Second exit on this next roundabout. Weight limit if you go up ahead. According to the sat nav, it is anyway. So it's the 3rd exit I need to go to, not a second. And then it should be just one of these businesses around here. If it's one of the smaller ones, I could probably get in and out quicker and get unloaded straight away, where if it's one of the bigger buildings, like these big warehouses on the right hand side, then they're normally like quite strict to the bookings. So if you booked in for 11 o'clock, you've got to stay there type thing. Ah yeah, DSB, I've been here quite a few times, but normally I come in at a different entrance. There's 2 different ways you can get on here, you see. If you stay on the M1 to the next junction, you can normally come straight onto here. So I don't know why the TomTom sat nav actually brings you this way. Is it DSV I'm going to? Because they do normally take the ones that I've got. I'll spin it around this roundabout. Could be these. Just spoken to the office and it turns out I was correct. The business I'm delivering to is this one here on the right hand side. For some reason they got a complete different name on my paperwork for the building really, but the office were able to confirm that. So I've been here quite a few times as well. Nice big yard, as you can see. Nice and easy to get onto the loading bay. Before I get onto the bay though, I will have to undo the side buckles to release the internal straps so they can take them off nice and easy on the back doors. I'm normally pretty quick here as well. I'll probably be done in about 20-30 minutes or so. Booked in, all sorted out now. The only problem is because I'm 30 minutes early, they've got me waiting around for a bit in the yard, so I think they must be quite busy today in a warehouse. Normally I can get straight in. The sun's really bright, side of my face. So I've got waiting around for the next 15, maybe 20 minutes, and yeah, then I'll get given a bay, reverse onto the bay, wait to get unloaded, and then off to the next one. The only problem is, the next one is Asda. Now, the only problem that I say there's a problem with Asda is it's 3 o'clock booking, and they are strict on your times. So if you turn up 40 minutes before your delivery, you won't get in, because they've got like a passcode that you give on your, like, your reference numbers. So you give your reference number, it's all automatic on like a TV screen by the security gate, and then if you're too early, it won't open up. So I've got to be there 30 minutes before, give them the reference, and then the gate will open up, off I go in. So hopefully there could be a quick turnaround at Asda as well, and a nice early finish for today. Rightio, Bay 33 I need to go to, and now I'm looking at it, the bay across the way is empty, so I should be able to pull straight in and then reverse back. So I'm going to use as much of the yard as I can to my advantage. Whatever makes it easier for yourself. That's pretty much just guiding it in between the yellow lines. Nice and gentle on the steering wheel. And slower you keep the truck as well, the more control you got over your reverse. So just bear that in mind. You don't really want to be flying around. There you go. Now we're on bay, just got to hand the keys in. Might as well take advantage of the kettle and fill up my flask. Have a nice brew for the road. And now it's down to the waiting game for that to turn red and back to green. Pull it off nice and easy, about 4 foot, maybe 5 foot. Excuse the mess. And secure the doors. Passenger side first. Double check all their pallets have been taken off, what should be taken off. Sometimes, believe it or not, you do get places what might leave a pallet on or two. It's a bit stiff, that bit, isn't it? That's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere either. Woo! Door close. Engine start. Let's go. And go. Well, my word. Do you know when sometimes you have one of them like really bad gut feelings that something's gone wrong? Well, that's just happened to me just then. So driving up the M1, I pulled over at a service station for a little bit, waited around for an hour just to pass a bit of time because they can't arrive before 2:30 for my next drop. So I've left the services and I'm driving up then. I've just thought to myself, crap. The previous place that I've just been delivering to, have they taken too many pallets off? Have they taken the ones for Asda off as well as their own? Because it's the same company that was doing a delivery for Asda and what this one is, both in the same place. So I was just driving down the motorway, then I was like, oh my god, they've took the wrong pallets off, no, they haven't have it, oh no. So I've just come off the motorway and I managed to find somewhere safe to park up, just to get in the back of the trailer to double check, and luckily they've not taken the wrong pallets, and as the pallets are still remaining on our truck. Because that would have mean going back about 40 minutes to then make sure, no, to get the pallets back basically that they've took off by mistake. Oh my god, panic over. But yeah, I had a little bit of a little panic crisis then. I was thinking, no. And normally, like say, some people might say, well, why didn't you check when you've left the dock to make sure they haven't took too many pallets and stuff? Well, I've left the internal straps on for the other deliveries. So you'd automatically think that people who are taking the pallets off wouldn't take the ones what have still got straps on them, and just take the ones what are for them. Luckily they have done. And obviously they check the paperwork, don't they? So if they take too many pallets off, they would normally see, oh right, okay, this one doesn't belong to us because it's got a different label on the side and it doesn't match the paperwork we got. But that's a worker using their common sense. Unfortunately, you do get people where they just take stuff off without looking, and then you find out they've took the wrong pallet off. Oh my word. Right, okay, let's get back on to the M1 now, shall we? Panic over. Oh, I feel a little bit better for that anyways, for double checking. I didn't want to turn up at the Asda, which is like 25 minutes away, and then find out. So yeah, always better to double check. My word, I can't believe that. It's now 20 to 3, so we're here on time. A little bit of a queue to get in, and there's an automated system to get in. So these are the screens that I was talking about, that the camera's picking it up. Right. And in we go. So there should be some parking facility bits just on the right hand side as I come down here. It looks empty. That's like the waiting area. So I just need to reverse it into there and then report to transport office, and they'll tell me which bay to go on. So I've been given bay 10, but unfortunately we've got these blue pallets across the way, so we need to be careful of them. And I'm going to spin it round so it's on the good side as well. And just in between these two trucks, a little bit tight, this one. So I just need to take my time. Jump forward a little bit. Again, it's a bit cautious there. Don't want to get too close to the truck on the other side. don't have a lot of space in front of you, it just makes that a little bit more difficult to get the swing. Yeah, tight bays these. Really tight. Got there in the end. I do hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a good one myself personally. Went over to Knowsley Safari Park, and one of the sections when we was there, we got to see some of the lions, and they came right up to the car, and it was fantastic. I'll put like a little video of it here now. Little man absolutely loved it. He was like amazed, and that like one of his favorite animals is giraffes of all animals, and his other main favorite animal is lions. So he was over the moon when he got to see the lions walking right next to the car. He was walking along with the car as well. There was like 2 or 3 feet in front of us, which is like really good to see, because personally lions and tigers, they're my favorite animals. I don't know what yours are, but yeah, let us know down below. I spoke to the guy next to me already. He's been here for an hour. He's only dropping off 1 pallet. He thinks it's a shift change at the moment, so it's a little bit behind because of that. There's only myself, the guy who's asleep, and the other guy what I hear, so it shouldn't be too long, hopefully, of a wait to take 5 pallets. I'm hoping so anyway. It's about 40 minutes to the Hollies truck stop from where I am now as well. So as soon as I'm done here, head straight over there. Hopefully I can get a good parking space this time. And yeah, put up for the night, put my feet up, chill out, get some food and drink. Why not? Looks like I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Been here about an hour now, and the fire alarm's gone off, so I've got to meet everybody up there. Off we go. Now 4:15, an hour and a half later, to take 5 pallets off. Hopefully the Hollies, by the time I get there, is not going to be full like last time. Fingers crossed, that's all I can hope for at the moment. Oh well, looks like I've changed my mind again. I'm not going to Hollies because I worked it out. If I got to Hollies, I'll be getting there because of the delays at Asda. I'll be getting there for about 5:45 in the evening. And last time I got there for around 6 o'clock, it was full. And because I've got 5 pallets on me at the moment, they're not valuable or anything, but I just don't want to risk anything happening to them. It's all like tissue paper or something. But I don't want to risk it, anything. So what I've done is come to Rugby Services instead, and I've got myself a prime location. So I'm right here at the moment, right up against the fence. I've got the lights right above me, underneath the cameras, and the service station is just walk down there. So here's the other view of me where I'm parked up. As you can see, nice and secure, underneath the light, big car park over there, and they're not far to walk. So for low security, I do feel this is more adequate, instead of risking it, getting to the Hollies, it being full, and then having to park up somewhere like Hilton Services or in an industry estate somewhere in the middle of nowhere. So I'd rather stay here. I've got hot food, I've got toilets, I've got security, kind of. So hopefully I should be in a good location for tonight. So with all that said, I'm going to leave the video here for now because it's been quite a long one today, and I'm going to have a nice early night because tomorrow I'm up at 3:30 in the morning, starting for 4 to get there for 5 o'clock. Yeah, it should be okay at that time in the morning, get past Birmingham. So as always, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow 7 PM over on YouTube. Thank you very much. Bye for now.